My aim is your aim. And the aim which you have come to TAP Academy is very simple. You need to get a job. What do you mean by structure? For example, what is method overloading in Java?
Sir, method overloading is nothing but having multiple methods with same name in the same class.
The communication part of it is improving. Interview is the only room where in the most chilled environment, sweat will come. Very few people, 0.1% of students prepare like this. In the interview, it will drop down to 25%. And that is why one person easily gets a job, one person struggles to get a job. So, hi guys, welcome to episode number 2 of, I don't even know what to call this exactly now. So, we are calling it as TAP Talks for now, right? As I said in the last episode, the aim is whichever student who's in front of me, the only aim is, my aim is your aim. And the aim which you have come to TAP Academy is very simple. You need to get a job. So my aim here is to mentor you and guide you with every aspect of placement. It is not only technical, it is all the non-technical aspects, it's the mental aspect, everything, right? So today we have two more of our dear students who joined us. So I'll let them introduce themselves very quickly. So you can start, please.
Hello guys, I am Deepika.
Deepika, just you can tell your college, your branch, your year of pass out.
I am from SP Engineering College, Kadapa. I am from the stream CSE, Computer Science and Engineering. My passed out year is 2024.
24, awesome.
Hi guys, my name is Munikishore and I am from Nellore district. I recently completed my BTech in Computer Science and Engineering at RGM College.
Great, awesome. Okay, so continuing directly from where we stopped. Deepika, right? Yes. Deepika and Kishore, you were not there. Manohar and Zakula was there. Sorry, am I pronouncing your name? Zakaula was there with me. Now, what we will do is, let's just see whether it worked out, okay? So, I think they had shared a set of questions with you to practice, right? Do you remember what are those questions? What was the questions?
Method overloading.
Okay.
Arrays,
Method overloading was there. Great. Method overloading was there. Array was there. Method overloading was there. Okay. So what I will do is I just want to see how well it has worked out for you. So I'll ask both of you two different questions which has been given to you. Same thing. Let's see whether this time you're able to communicate it better. Okay. So one question we can take is what do you mean by method overloading in Java? So that is what you need to answer, okay? So Manohar, you would practice this question? Great. So I want you to directly try to speak in English itself, okay? Please.
Sir, method overloading is nothing but having multiple methods with same name in the same class. It is called as method overloading, sir. When we follow in programming language, when we follow, 4 steps are there, sir. First we will check for in method number of parameters, and we check for type of parameter, and we check for data type of parameters, then check for implicit typecasting, these are possible or not converting data. This is all about polymorphism is an example for method overloadings.
Okay.
In real time example.
Polymorphism is an example for method overloading or overriding?
Overloading, sir.
Loading, okay, fine.
1:many forms, sir.
Okay.
Suppose I am the person, sir. Okay, if I have bike, I can ride, sir. Person is same. If parameter is bike, if I have bike, I can ride. If I have book, I can read. If I have a laptop, I can code. Like that, sir. Okay. The same person, different parameters.
Okay. Interesting. Great. That's the answer. Anything you would like to add to it? Great. Awesome. So one thing I'm noticing is definitely the communication part of it is improving. Did you practice this question the way I had asked you to? First, did you practice it in Telugu and then convert it to English and try to read it?
Yes, sir.
That is what you had done. Amazing. Great. Thank you. Okay. So over to you. Is there any specific question you want me to ask you, or can I just choose the question? From that list only I will choose. Okay. Simple question. What is an array and why should we use it?
Array is a data structure. It is a fixed length and it is occupied sequence. It is occupied sequence continuous memory. And array use when you can store the continuous memory, then you can use for example You can store 1 to 10 value, then you can use it.
Okay. 1 to 10 values.
Just for example, 1 2 3 4 5 6, then you can use. And when you are using the array, then array is storage homogeneous data.
Okay, great. Anything else you'd like to add? Great, awesome. So there is some improvement, but we are not magicians here. It's not like, in 2 days suddenly we'll all become Shashi Tharoor and we can speak fluent English. That is not how it happens. But in your case, I can clearly see that those fillers have reduced. Why it is reduced is because there is some practice. Correct. Okay, now I'll tell you one thing, and I have told this in every batch. I don't know whether students listen to me. What I say is, see, now we are in an AC room, right? Yes, there are cameras, there is lights, etc. Okay, but it is an AC room, correct? And you're sitting in front of me. Maybe you feel relaxed because I'm not here to judge you. I'm not really going to give you any offer letter, nothing. But an actual interview is such a place where it is an AC room. There are no lights, no cameras. Still, you will be sweating. Interview is the only room where in the most chilled environment, sweat will come. Body language will not be like this. Leg will be shaking, hand will be shaking. Yes, reason is because it is high pressure. It's like a pressure cooker. Okay, now very simple. Under immense pressure, if somebody has to do something, the only way they can do it is if they have practiced. There is no other way. That is why, starting from today, the main thing I want to communicate to everybody who's watching and you guys is, now you answered, but still your answer, there is some real missing elements are there. So what I would like to do is, I'll give you a structure as to how I feel you should prepare to answer a question. Let's take a simple example. For example, I asked you this question, what do you mean by method overloading in Java? Please keep this in mind from now onwards when you're preparing. Every single question's answer, there must be a structure to the answer. What do you mean by structure? For example, what is method overloading in Java? First thing is, never give the definition. First tell them what is the problem which will exist if this concept was not there. For example, if somebody asks me what is method overloading Java, I'll be like, okay, let's take an example where I'll create one class called as shape. For example, inside the shape class, I'll have one method called as area of rectangle, okay, which will take 2 parameters, length and breadth. What will I do inside it? I'll multiply length with breadth, I'll calculate the area, return it, okay. Second is, I'll have one more method inside the same class, I'll call it as area of circle, which will take only a single parameter, radius. Then it will do pi r square, pi into r, return it. I'll have one more called as area of square, which will again take only one parameter, length. Then I will multiply length into length because all sides are equal and return it, right? Now, for the user who's using this class, if they want to calculate area of rectangle, different method. Area of square, different method. Area of circle, different method. Now, point is, I have to remember three method names. Area of square, area of rectangle, area of circle. Correct? This reduces the code readability. This reduces the code maintainability. This reduces the code's usability because you have to remember three names. Problem or not? So first step of every answer is describing problem. Now let's come to solution. Now what I will be like, the solution will be using method overloading. What is method overloading? Now comes definition. Problem, definition. Method overloading is the process where within the same class, we create multiple methods with the same name, but parameters can be different. Inputs it takes can be different. Then what I will do is, and very important, always ask for one pen and paper. I don't have here. Right, great. Always ask for one pen and, anyone has a pen here? Great. Okay, write these things. Thank you. Write these things and explain. Now what you do is you take that same class, whatever we created called as shape. Yes? Inside this, change the first method's name also as area. Change the second method's name also as area. Change the third method's name also as area. Correct? Now you show when the person, write the main method here, create an object of this class, call the method. You want rectangle also, area. You want square also area. You want, what is the other example I gave you? Circle also area. But parameters are different. So what is the advantage? User has to remember only a single method name. This is method overloading. Do you see the huge difference in the answer? Yes, but answer only. Very few people, 0.1% of students prepare like this. And that is why one person easily gets a job, one person struggles to get a job. It's not knowledge ka difference. It's not skill difference. Presentation difference. Understood? Then, now you need to showcase your knowledge, right? You should show your depth of knowledge. Then you should be like, but method overloading, names are same. If names are same, there is always a clash of names which may happen when you are calling the same name. So how the compiler internally solves this is by using 3-step solution. Step 1, if name is same, it will check the number of parameters. If number of parameters is same, it will check for the data type. If data type is also same, it will check for the order of the data type. If all are same, it is a duplicate. Duplicates are not allowed, error. Yes? See, this will never happen if you just read the answer or think about the answer. You must take pen, you must take paper, you must write the structure of your answer. You don't like to write, type it out. Understood what I'm trying to say? This is how every single question must be answered. Let's take another question. Arrays, I asked you, right? Now you said something like, see, whatever had to be communicated about an array, you communicated. But in your head, not in reality. Somewhere you said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're trying to say sequential data. Yes. Somewhere you said homogeneous data. Correct? But again, use my approach. And for those of you who are watching, somewhere here I will put the structure so that they can understand. So what is the structure? Very simple. First is problem. What is the problem that this concept solves? Second thing, definition. Third thing is example where the problem is getting solved. For problem also code snippet should be there. For solution also code snippet should be there. Because you're coders. You're not here to give theoretical answers. Correct? What is an array? Let's take a situation where I need to store the ages of 50 students. One way to do it is using variables. But what is the problem? Int A, int B, int C, D, like this I should get 50 variables. Because one variable can store only one value. What is the problem here? As the number of variables increases, creation is difficult, accessing is difficult. Can't remember 54th student is where, 32nd student is where. Correct? And please understand, this is what exact word to word has been taught in class. I am not saying anything new. Please go watch the recording. This is how the concept was introduced in class. Yes. So when you think, how should I answer? You don't have to create the answer. Answer is already available. You should watch. Understood? Yes. Solution. Now coming to solution. Before come to solution, definition. What is an array? An array is a data structure using which we can store the data of the same type, also known as homogeneous. Then one code snippet, how to create an array, one line. Using index, how to access the elements in an array. Show them, see, easy to create, easy to access. Understood? Yes. This structure, if it is not there in your answers, in a high tension environment, your answer, whatever you gave, let us assume it was 50% correct to the expectation. In the interview, it will drop down to 25%. Understood? Preparation. Some Instagram, all these motivational quotes on Instagram only you see, right? Somebody was telling, if you fail to prepare, your preparation will fail you. Understood? Yes. If you fail to prepare, your preparation will fail you. And that is what happens to most people when they go to an interview. Lack of preparation. War, army is outside your house. That time you can't sit and sharpen your knife. Whether enemy is there or not there, every day you have to sharpen your knife. That is preparation. You don't know when attack will come. Correct or not? So, did you understand what I'm trying to say? Using this formula that I'm showing here, nothing is here for you, but they can definitely see it, is how you have to practice every single question. Every single topic. SQL also same. Front end also same. Somebody may ask, why do you need Flexbox in CSS? What is Flexbox in CSS? Correct? There should be a way to answer. Maybe you have not yet finished your front end, but when you finish it, same thing. If Flexbox was not there, what would have happened? If it is there, what will happen? This is how you must learn also. You must explain also. Okay? And this takes effort. That is why I tell everybody, attending class and going back home is not preparation. I can give you a list of hundreds of students who have amazing attendance but still did not get placed. I wish it was so simple that somebody who's regular to class gets placed. It's not, life is not so simple because all this happens in class or after class. And that is the difference. That is the game changer. In class, everybody is like this. Yes, they'll be listening. Or again, I don't know. I'm hoping they're listening. But after class, one fellow will go throw his or her bag and, life takes a different direction. Another person comes. Yes, you're tired. Yes, your mind is exhausted. But what to do? You need a job. Correct? If you don't study, someone else will. It's as simple as that. And at TAP Academy, once also, anywhere, nobody would have told you placement guarantee. Because boss, how can you guarantee placement? Because all this, who can guarantee that you will do? Nobody can guarantee. But that is why I want to do this, so that I show to people what it takes to get placed. Class, everybody is attending, but what it takes to get placed. These small things. Okay? As a matter of fact, for every single question, we are planning on creating these short videos in which I am just explaining how to answer. But again, that is great. Now I have to find separate time for that and do it. But now there will be a group of people, okay, sir has told, now I will wait. By that time, the bus would have gone. Understood? But I am asking you not to do that. Please focus. Simple tips, okay? That's why in class, I've told multiple times how to revise. Revision is not this. Revision is not plugging your headphones, putting video at 2x and watching. That is not revision. That is what many people are considering as revision. Yes. Now I guarantee you, arrays का video आप जाओ, 10 बार देखो 2x speed में. फिर भी अगर मैं ये question आपसे पूछूंगा, you will still answer in the same way. Your answer will not improve. Your clarity would have improved. Your coding ability would have improved. Your answer would have not improved. Yes. Structure. Understand what I'm saying? Yes, please practice like this. Okay? So this is one very important point I wanted to communicate. And this takes effort. Now, the path going forward would be, now I would like to take, not right now, the next session where we come, I would like to take a small mock interview for each of you individually. Okay? Again, with whatever you have learned only. Whatever you have learned in class, only up until that. Now, when I am taking, say, Kishore's mock, you three should sit there and silently observe. We will take each person's mock. It is, at the end of it, I will get a mapping in my head. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? Understood? Yes. We will map that out and then I will ask each of you one question. What is your target? When do you want to get placed? How many days you want to get placed in 1 hour? 2 months. From today, shall I keep 2 months? Okay. 2 months, or we'll speak in days. 2 months means 60 days. 60 days you want to get placed. Again, no, everybody don't have to say 60. We're not having a competition here. What about you, Kishore?
Sir, actually, I'm not fixed that day, sir.
You have to. Because I'll tell you why. Why is it important to fix? If you do not fix a target, how will you move? Yes, understand what I'm trying to say? See, this is so beautiful. I was reading this Elon Musk biography. Yes, okay, you should also read it. Yes. Next level. See, a person who just think, okay, see, I am losing my mind. Little bit of hair is also going, okay, by running one company. One company, so much pressure. Yes, imagine a person who's running 6 to 7 companies, all try to understand what he's doing. One, he's trying to send people to Mars, space, building rockets better than NASA. Can you even imagine? Okay. Rocket is launching. After launching, coming back, and mid-air, they are able to catch the rocket. Have you seen that video? Just play that, okay, somewhere when they're seeing it. It's catching the rocket mid-air. Okay. One more is trying to drill one hole in your brain and put one chip so that you can talk to the computer at a rate faster than typing, moving your mouse. Because now AI has come. How fast you can talk to the computer, that much you'll achieve in life. Yes? So your thoughts should be the input. Neuralink is the name of that company. Then in USA, he's drilling one underground thing where, so that people can travel fast. It's called the Boring Company or something, so that he's building these tubes underground so that cars can go real fast. And of course, how can you forget Tesla, right? Electric cars, now making robots, right? Just think. And of course, he was one of the initial founders of OpenAI, which today has become ChatGPT. Cybertruck is again Tesla's product, but larger company is Tesla. This is what we know. And of course, Twitter also he only owns. Renamed it to X. So the question is, how is one man able to do so much? When one man is struggling to run one company, when one man is struggling to get a job, when one man is struggling to revise, struggling to learn, struggling to code, correct? You see the difference? So what he says, one beautiful thing is, he's like, let us assume you want to achieve something. What you must do is, you must first decide how many days is it going to take me to achieve this. And then divide it by 2, cut it by half. Understood? So that you put so much pressure upon yourself that you get it done faster. And he's like, many people don't realize the human mind has the potential to actually get things done. So what he's saying is, all successful people, something is unique about them, right? He thinks deeply. That's why his work is also so deep. What he says is, if you say, I'll do something in 60 days, there is a conscious mind, there is a subconscious mind, there is an unconscious part of the mind. The subconscious mind will be like, 60 days means subconsciously it would have made it 120. It would have. It's not only for you, everyone, including me. So what he's saying is he's created a hack for himself. He's like, boss, if I want to do something in 60 days, I will divide it by 2 and keep my target as 30. Then in 60 at least I'll do. Understood what I'm trying to say? You must have a target. Otherwise you'll not have pressure. And pressure is very good, it's not bad. Only under immense pressure, people have achieved great things. When there is no pressure, everything is relaxed, nice, nobody has achieved anything great. Understood? Put pressure on yourself. It's good. Diamonds are formed under pressure. Simple as that, okay? So, each of you should set a target. What is it for you, Kishore?
So I think it's 3 months before.
3 months. 90 days. What about you? 3 months. 3 to 4 सब हमारे पास उतना यही नहीं है. 4 months. That is 120 days. 2 months, 60 days. Okay? I am putting that number on all of your head. Everybody can see when they watch it. Okay? Again, that is your number. Only you can achieve it. I can only guide you. Nothing else. I wish I had the superpower to get you jobs. I cannot. I can only guide you to get a job. Understood? Now, after the next session where we have the mock interviews, I will be giving a study plan for each of you. If 60 days means in 60 days, this much should get over. So much study should happen. Revision should happen. Understood? It's a tightrope walk. It's not simple. Cool? And you should be ready for it because it's for you. And if you don't do it today, let me tell you, in this world where AI is coming, okay, if you're not quickly studying, quickly upskilling yourself, putting pressure, actually developing stuff, you will really struggle. So, in fact, today as we speak, 6:30, I'm doing a live session where I'm showing students how to develop using AI. You don't even need to know syntax anymore. First you build, then you reverse engineer and learn what the syntax means. Understand what I'm trying? World is changing. Now if you sit and you will be like, slowly I will do, things gone. Okay? We must all work really hard, and it's my job to tell you the truth. I am not here to make you feel good about yourself. Okay? This is not a therapy session. You've seen in movies therapy, they're fully different. You'll go, one doctor will sit and listen to all your problems. I am not here for. Okay? I hope you understood. Cool? Great. So today we will end the session here. I will be prepare for your mock interview. I will keep a thing. What concept is going on for you? Encapsulation. Everybody is finished till encapsulation. That is our syllabus for the mock. Up until encapsulation. SQL is also going on for everybody.
Yes.
In SQL till where?
Regular expression.
Expressions completed, sir. Math functions.
Okay, so you've reached functions. So which means the basics of SQL is over. You know create, insert, read, delete, all that. You know how to use some basic joins. All that is done, right? So this is going to be a basic interview. I'm not going to ask you complex questions. I'm not going to ask you coding questions. I'm not going to ask you programming. But I will be asking you Java. I will be asking you basic queries. Okay? Let me see where you stand. And using this framework of preparation for every topic that I told you, prepare like this. So when you answer to me, you must also follow the same structure of problem, definition, solution with code snippets, with real-time examples. Cool?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Great then. So we'll end the session here. And everybody who's watching, assume you are sitting in front of me. And whatever I'm asking them to do, just do it on your own. This is a do along. You work along with them, you will also have the same thing. Okay? All right. Great. So I'll keep you informed when this is. My aim is to meet twice a week. Okay? But in case there is, certain weeks workload becomes a lot, that's not a problem. I will ensure at least twice a week we're learning. But my humble request is don't drop out. You should be an inspiration for people who are watching.
Yes.
Okay? That person, you are just like them. Same, no? All of them, they are from the same places, same kind of CGPA, same branches, same aspiration. Only thing missing in life is consistency. I want you to show them you are consistent. And this is not easy. I will be here only, boss. Till this STAP Academy closes down, I will be here. No option. Whether you will be here or not is a question. And we'll explore everything together. We'll apply for drives also together. We will discuss about what happened in the drives also together. Every round, what is the problem, where is the issue? It's going to be a complete exploration of what it takes to get a job. Okay?
Sure.
Fine?
Yes.
Great. Thank you so much and thank you. Bye-bye.